And we are back. Darkness. And by that I mean Amnesia. Machine for pigs. Where I can't open any doors. The path is clear. It seems the chemical processor is merely one part of a larger complex. No easy route for me then. I will follow my fever call, the calls of my children, blah blah blah. All the suggestions of a large workforce yet no actual signs of life. It is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when closely examined, is clearly just a falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that pits my stomach, and continue on my path.
I have such visions to share with thee, if my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes. Make it clean, madness, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
Alright then. So that my thoughts and words... Been a while. Nice to see you again, Big Mask. Oh, let's play the creepy music. Oh, hello again. Boop. August 22nd, 1899. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly. But perhaps it is simply a case of a nation bound with a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across old tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What palaces lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating, and reappropriating what we find. At the center of the planet, my architect tells me there is a great iron hall. It is the egg of the world. Found a stone egg. Gotcha. Okay, we can close that door. Oh, we're done with that. We're done. You can close. Can I just open this drawer, please? Thank you. Ugh. There's another note. May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things, and I will tell you now, no, they will not. But they will happily accept fealty to a god thrust upon them, and worship it thus given. In this, I realize they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we are too shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted on the ground. To free the man, we cut the man. I know I missed a couple deaths back here. Pig mask. Okay, maybe I didn't. The outdoors we go again. But first, to the bathroom, to piddle. My great work is indoor plumbing. That is simply what this game is about. The evolution of indoor plumbing. October 11th, 1899. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using the low levels of laudanum derivative in the feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from the holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage machine components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits, and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means we can use music to further suit the product. We find Debussy particularly effective in this regard. Debussy. Debussy. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a band. Or a singer of the period. And there's our first dead pig. At least that I've seen. And I shall pick it up and throw it across the room. I shall pick it up and throw it across the room. And then I shall pick it up and throw it into the tray. Oh, nope. And again. Right onto the pile. Pumping station. It appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarham and Mr. Simmons' works, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum, that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. It is indeed. So let's idly try to spin it. Warning, fueling pumps, volatile chemicals are used. These materials are highly corrosive where protection... Oh, let me just pull that out of my wallet here. Condom joke. I shall break these doors off their hinges if they do not open before me. Hello, piggy. Hello. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. And I shall place you with your friends. And you shall sit there and wait for the wagons to roll. And swing. And swing. And swing. No pig mass, but plenty of dead pigs. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig. Men and women upon all fours running carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little misses into the street. Alleys and gutters running free with careless spill of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-by. And yet, this is the condition Babish aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. So perhaps I should have said soon enough. Soon. Soon enough. Shall I arise to the window and complete my ascent? This feels more like an adventure game, where I'm just moving from place to place. Strangers not allowed in this works, and inquiries must be made at the lodge. This lantern really doesn't cast much in the way of light, does it? I don't really feel like you went outside very much in Amnesia. Hello? I know in some of the custom stories you did, and I've seen that. but the outdoor areas still felt awkward, like they weren't supposed to be there. Bellyard. St. Dunstan's
Come
Church.
on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
Pictures? Holy orders. The church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route into the main part of the facility, given the locked doors around the fueling station. The 2 L's. The truck that blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur... The truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that I might consider this alternative entrance. And yet, for some reason, you can't find it in your body to climb. Delivery schedule. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform to its designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks are only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine, and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning the crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it says I, sorry. Enough for a night, and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. Is that a mason jar? Full of alcohol? See, I could clearly climb over this. It wouldn't be too difficult. You hop up on the wheel well. You get a footing there, you climb up on top, and then you jump over. Madness Co. Meat Processing Factory. Annotated 18 something. Whee! Two glowing red eyes of some massive machine. Sorry, that frightened me for a moment. This canister looks as if it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. It certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw pass me in its cage. I will not gaze at it again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task prevents itself, and I have an opportunity to perhaps gain access to St. Dunstan's. So something did pass by. Away, away, away to the pump room we go. You go in there, and I follow. My telekinesis powers have dictated that I must deliver you here and spin this thing ever so slowly. Shit. Fuck the fuel. Fuck the fuel. Dear sweet Lord, thou of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, grasp this container and its future contents, free this place before that creature, that nearly man returns. I had for the church, surely it's such an abomination. I need to go back and get my thing. Okay. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you. Now it goes all shaky with the water. And the fuel. I mean the blood. I don't even know what that was. I just saw something moving. This goes where? Hi, big man. Shall I start you? Is there an on switch? There it is. Forgot old. He kicked back just enough for me to open the gate. Nice.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Big mask? No, big. A machine for pigs. That's an actual body. Ugh. Whoa. Okay, whatever that is, that can stop. That can stop right now. Can I open this door? Nope. Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing on the table. Her eyes aflame. This love burnt into his heart. His heart scarred from the heat of this love, of his love dancing. Aww. Alright, so that's going to do it for this part. Let's read this first. And then I'm going to break it up and see where I go from there. We sat here. I remember we sat in our black and we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then. How I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refute his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness. Such a fool I was. If such blasphemous ravings had remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here, I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. Alright. So that's going to do it for this part. I'm going to break this up into another part, and see what I can do. See you in the next part, guys.